Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joined by a very special guest, Lauren. Lo. You guys have seen Lo before. We actually co-host the Lo and Zoe show together. If you guys have not checked out our podcast, it'll be linked down below. Lots of incredible content on mindset and manifestation, sure to absolutely blow your mind. And today we have a video for you, a very special video for you, all about quantum manifestation and our course, the Quantum Creators course, or QC Squared. Yeah, QC Squared. So we're going to talk to you all about our incredible course today, because until Monday evening you have the opportunity to get $100 off of this incredible life-changing program. So let's get started. Alright guys, so today, like I said, we wanted to talk to you about quantum creation and our course, the Quantum Creators course, because we are officially in launch period until
next Friday. That's when doors close, but right now we're doing a special pre-sale price for QC Squared, so it is $100 off until Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, and this is the second time that we're launching this course. So we launched this course 6 months prior, exactly, almost, right, Laura?
Yeah, to the day.
To the day, and it was such an incredible program. The shifts and the changes that we saw within the women in this program was absolutely incredible. What would you say is one of your favorite success stories?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. I mean, we just love empowering people with the method behind quantum manifestation and quantum leaping. But we saw people, you know, create their soulmate love. We saw people have huge success in their business. We saw people hit their biggest months inside like the first 2 weeks of the course, manifest their dream homes, dream jobs, like just so much. But more than that, what we've seen like 6 months on that's made me really happy, that I never even really thought about, was just that the people that we've talked to specifically have all talked about how confident they feel in their ability to create whatever it is that they want in life. And that, to me, like, I just know that with that way of being, people can have whatever the heck they want.
Yeah, and that's why we created this course. So we created this course from inspiration from a lot of incredible content that has really shifted the manifestation game for the both of us. So a lot of content from Dr. Joe, Neville Goddard, that we've consumed, that we found that when we apply different techniques, and a lot of the different techniques which we teach you about in QC Squared, we have the ability to create huge results in short periods of time. Your biggest manifestations don't have to take a long time, and that's something that, you know, law of attraction content, all that, like, feel good, like just raise your vibration, all that content, you know, it kind of speaks to this idea that you have to pull something to you, or that it has to be far away and you have to bring it closer. Quantum leaps in manifestation can happen overnight.
Yeah, so the quantum method of manifestation is a very different understanding behind how it is that we actually manifest and create. And it inherently has a lot less resistance, and it doesn't require you to overcome every single limiting belief. And it's a process that both Zoe and I have used many times. I know for me, I personally attribute this knowledge and this process inside QC Squared to all of the success that I've created for myself. I've seen huge quantum leaps in my business, and in fact, before I knew this information and this way of manifestation, I was really struggling with like law of attraction teachings, and I was like, how come I can't figure this out? And everything just felt really heavy. And so it just feels really good to bring this information and this very like empowering way of going about conscious creation to people and make it available inside QC Squared, and to have seen how much it changed the game for the first round of participants that we had. Yeah,
it was absolutely incredible. And one thing I want to touch on that Lauren just said is that it can feel heavy when you're consuming all of this law of attraction content, self-improvement content that tends to be in this space. It always speaks about just feel it now, just believe it now, just be happy now. And we're human beings, and we're born with human bodies that experience an array of different emotions. We're not always going to feel high vibe. We're not always going to feel on top of the world, and we're not always going to feel confident. But when you educate yourself on the quantum manifestation methods, you can understand that even when you're not feeling good, you can still create huge results that, you know, when they do manifest, you believe in yourself to a new level. And I think that's what's really powerful about this program, is that people set intentions into motion, and they have huge manifestations happen that literally blow their own minds, blow their own belief systems that they had about themselves, and they walk out of there different humans with a whole new level of confidence and understanding about how manifestation works versus being happy all the time and like trying to, you know, attract versus being a creator and creating.
Yeah, and one thing I really like to talk to people about when I'm creating content around QC squared is that with manifestation, you're not bad at it if you haven't been able to consciously create the things that you want. It's that there actually is a fundamental piece of the puzzle missing for most people. And this is why for both Zoe and I, like the things that we've been able to create applying this process, it's just been intentional, it's been fast, it's been fun, it's been easy, and it's the whole thing is like there's no trying involved. So if you're someone who's struggling to make manifestation work for you, consider that it's because there is a really, really important piece that you're missing, and that piece is the education on this world that we live in and the way in which our thoughts physically affect it. And that's where this confidence comes from. You don't have to, you know, spend years, like I said, finding every limiting belief that you have and eradicating every piece of doubt. You just need to have a better understanding of who you are on a fundamental level. Your consciousness is the power that creates, and this is a very scientific course. This is not us just telling you, hey, your thoughts create reality, and then just hoping that you believe it. You believe it because of the background that we give you, and then we have you actually prove it to yourself as well. So I think that the shifts that we've seen in people and the shifts that we've seen in ourselves through this content has come because they've gone, oh, now I understand how it is that my thoughts create reality, and this information is so mind-blowing, like especially module 1, like the observer effect. But once you know who you are, that you are the creator, you're just like, oh, all I have to do is follow this process and this thing is gonna show up in my life. And in that way of being, in that way of ease and trust and belief, it does.
And you don't make yourself wrong anymore for feeling like other emotions, for, you know, having a thought that comes into your head that isn't serving you or isn't serving what you're trying to manifest. You simply just say, oh, I don't need that. I already know what I've created and what I am consciously creating, and I know that it's inevitable for that manifestation to appear in my life because I've already created it. So like Laura said, we teach you on this subatomic level, and we call it the Quantum Creators Course because we speak about this place called the Quantum, where you can literally go and create anything that your heart desires, and there's no making yourself wrong about it either. If it's a specific person, if it's money, if it's, you know, whatever desire it is, you might think like that's egoic if I want this money in my bank account or I want this person in my life. You deserve to have everything that you want in life, and I think that this course really, when I come back to this content, which I'm so excited that we're in this launch because it's brought me back to this content, I remember who I am, and you will remember who you are, and it's about remembering who you are, the power that you have, and you see that happen for yourself, and you see this happen for multiple other people in the program, and there's this collective consciousness moving through it together, remembering who they are, remembering their power, all coming together. It's just, like, feels like Christmas.
yeah, so it's a 4-week program. We do it together. There's weekly Q&A live streams with Zoe and I where you get to ask all your questions and get personally coached if you need that. And then there's daily emails and prompts, and we walk you through the content, making sure that you really have an understanding, because quantum physics, you know, I think most people kind of just, because it is, people like Joe Dispenza do talk about it, but I think that it's almost so unapproachable to people that they just sort of skim over it. Whereas we've broken it down in a way that makes it very understandable and very applicable, so that you literally know, when I think about something, this is the process that's going on that subatomic level. My thoughts are becoming physical reality. All I have to do is, you know that and know that it's coming, and you do, because you understand that process. So the 4-week course, it's just packed full. There's 4 video modules plus a bonus video module. We're doing this around a collective consciousness meditation right at the end to sort of up level the world, to create a whole new reality. Workbooks, the whole 9 yards, everything that you need to completely change your life inside of 4 weeks. Yeah, and there's weekly Q&A calls, and there's a really just supportive community that comes along with this program as well. And for those of you who may feel like you're busy in this time, you may have families and are concerned about the time that it takes, so there's one module that drops each week, and then there are these daily emails. And you know, the module itself, like depending on how many times you want to watch it, it could take you anywhere from half an hour to an hour per week to really like absorb that content, or more if you feel like you want to keep revisiting it. To me, I love revisiting it. It really empowers me. And then just the daily
emails, taking a read through that. They're never too long, they're just short, very empowering, and these action steps, which are very fun. So it's not something that's going to consume your life, and you have access to this content for life too. If you find that you might need to take a week off for whatever reason, it's yours for life, but we only launch this course every 6 months. So from now until Monday evening, you have the opportunity to get $100 off. And if you're looking for some of the testimonials, I'll leave the latest episode of the Lo and Zo Show down below for you guys, and you can listen to that and get all the more inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you inside.
Bye guys.
Bye.